Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a real quick review on Wrestlemania 1. I've decided I'm going to do the VHS reviews just because it's something different, and I don't think anyone else on YouTube has done this thing yet on the VHS side of things, and I'm pretty sure some people have done like Wrestlemania reviews and whatever, but I can't remember seeing a VHS sort of review. I'm liking the front covers of these guys. You know, every single WrestleMania has got a different sort of cover. This one's obviously got Hulk Hogan and Mr. T. Pretty much every spine's the same, apart from obviously the numerals at the end of each WrestleMania. There's the back. Pause it there for you guys so you can quickly read. So if you want to pause it, you can do. And there's the other side, pretty much identical to the other. Quickly show you the tape. Pretty much bog standard VHS tape. Yeah. So yeah, I may as well do the quick listing of the matches. There you go. We had Gorilla Monsoon and Jesse Body Ventura doing the commentary. You could sort of tell this was the first WrestleMania as well, guys, because you know it kind of had a low key kind of feel. You know, they didn't have like a major sort of ramp way down to the ring like they do nowadays. They didn't really have music like they did nowadays. It was more sort of introducing sort of like some of the stars away from the wrestling business. People like say Muhammad Ali, and then we had like Cyndi Lauper, who was sort of big in the 80s, you know, with the music, and MTV was big. So they were kind of like introducing people in the pop sort of world back in the 80s, because obviously MTV was big and cable just started out, and they were kind of like mixing the two together, sort of like wrestling and you know, the music side of things, kind of merging them to get a bigger audience. You could also tell it's the first one as well, because it's Lord Alfred Hayes was sort of like a commentator at the time. You could tell he was nervous as hell. You know, it was like he was reading off an auto cue, and it was like, what do I say? You know, he looked nervous as hell. But anyway, on with the matches. First ever match at WrestleMania was Tito Santana versus Executioner. Tito Santana won that. I think the Executioner was billed as from parts unknown, weight unknown, and allegedly he had an unblemished record on towards that match, and obviously Tito Santana won. ST Jones versus King Kong Bundy. That was pretty much a squash match, everyone. It lasted about 20 seconds, even though they billed it as about 8 or 9 seconds, but both about it was easily 20 seconds, not 9. King Kong Bundy got him in a splash in the corner and pinned him. Steamboat versus Matt Bourne. I think Steamboat won that one. Yeah, wasn't one of the greatest matches from Steamboat in my opinion, but sorry about that. There you go, there's the focus. David Sammartino versus Brutus Beefcake. That is obviously, of course, Bruno Sammartino's son. I can't remember who won that one. I apologise for that one, guys. I think it was Sammartino, I could be wrong. Then we had the Intercontinental title match between Greg the Hammer Valentine versus JYD, Junkyard Dog. Originally, Greg the Hammer Valentine won this one, but he kind of cheated because he had his legs or feet on the ropes when he went for the pin. And then obviously Tito Santana came out and moaned at the ref saying his legs were on the ropes, and the result got overturned. So Junkyard Dog won, but he didn't actually win the title. Then we had the tag team title match between Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo versus Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov. I can't really remember much about this match, guys, apart from the Iron Sheik having a bit of a rant saying Iraq #1 and started spitting in the ring and all the rest of it. I think Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov won that match as well. So obviously they became new tag team titles, champions even, sorry. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, sorry I burped. Then we had $15,000 body slam match between Andre the Giant and Big John Studd. Yeah, a bit of a nothing match really. It's pretty boring. Basically, Andre the Giant won by kicking Big John Studd around the legs to weaken him up, and then obviously he body slammed him and started chucking a few of the dollar bills into the crowd, and then Bobby Heenan kind of like ran off with the suitcase, and yeah. Then we had women's championship title match, Leilani Kai versus Wendy Richter. I can't remember how you pronounce that name. And Cyndi Lauper was a manager at the time, and Richter won the title back. Again, this was sort of like the mid-80s, guys, so obviously Cyndi Lauper was pretty big then. Because girls just want to have fun and all that kind of like crap going on. So it was kind of like promoting music as well. And then we had the main event, which was Hulk Hogan and Mr. T versus Roddy Piper and Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. And from what I can remember, it was a bit of a fuck fest really. The ref could barely take control of the match, and it was but all four men in the ring at the same time most of the time. It was a bit of a mishmash really. And then how Hogan and Mr. T won it is by Cowboy Bob Orton had a cast on one of his arms. He went to the top turnbuckle aiming for Hulk Hogan when it was coming down, but Hulk Hogan moved and then smacked Paul Orndorff on the back of the head with his cast, and obviously that's how Mr. T and Hulk Hogan won. It's kind of scary, guys, as well, the fact that I was only kind of 1 year old when this happened. So yeah, it was a decent WrestleMania, but you could also sort of tell it was the first one, and it was pretty much make or break for the WWF at the time as well, guys, because I think Vince McMahon Jr. put a lot of money into this event, and obviously if it didn't break a profit or even break even, I think the WWF at the time could have gone bust, or made a massive financial loss if they didn't get a profit out of it. So yeah, this is the one that started it all, guys, and I'll probably or hopefully do more of these reviews in the future. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Give me a like, subscribe, peace.